What's going on, my crew? This is Jay. Welcome to another episode of Jay's Adventures, and in today's episode, we're going to be exploring a cave, but first I wanted to get on here with you guys. It's nighttime, and I've broken down all the... Come on, seriously? There we go. I've broken down all the houses, and as you guys can see, these guys are terrorizing the villagers already. We need to jump in there and save their lives, because this is going to be very bad if we don't. Oh, no, 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 no. You stay away from that child. Are they safe? Could be. This is not good. They need some, golem protection. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Now that all that's done, let's get in bed. And morning has come. Morning has broken. Okay. So, I was doing some research online on prehistoric houses and all that stuff, just to kind of get some ideas. And I found one that I really want to use. And the reason why we're going caving today is because I'm going to need a lot of... oh, man. I'm trying to breed those cows so I don't have to eat rotten flesh, but man... you know what? Let's kill those cows, because we already got enough cows to breed well enough. But I want to use a lot of stone, and I was thinking we could make a lot more, because these guys are near water. I want to use some thatched roofs, and the way we're going to do this is we're going to not do a stair type thatched. Well, we can't make thatched stairs, as far as I know, but it's not going to be a stairs type roof like we typically do. These are going to be thatched roofs, so it should be interesting. It should look interesting if we can do it right. I need to figure out how we're going to deal with the blocks. I may make them square, because it's masonry. We can see how they have a little more control over how they deal with that. Am I at the right? Yes, I am. They have more control over positioning things, whereas wood, you kind of just like place it down. You place down a foundation, you place down that. So we'll see. But I wanted to get in here, and our main focus is finding... How did you not attack me? Can't be pathfinding to the villagers already. That'd be crazy. So yeah, that's sort of where we're gonna go with this village. Of course, this is a militaristic village, so we're gonna have to really focus on getting steel. So I want a lot of steel looking things. We're gonna probably use some brick. Later on, I would like to see some... you know what I just thought of? One of the things that I've never thought of before with this whole thing. Are we going to go with a magic theme as well? Because when I just was thinking about it, I was thinking, what happens when two cultures combine? So when we start working in here, and if this takes over, say, our cultured village across yonder... Wouldn't that sort of make mages? Or if we build a university, which I'd never thought of before, and the militaristic people, if they study there, that would make mages, because you have mages that want to study, and then they go back home to train to be fighters. So you would get some people that are used for battle. And if that's the case, we can make a mages guild. Dude, I am flowing with ideas right now. We've got a lot of stuff to build in the future. Right now, I just want to really focus on trying to build houses. But I definitely just thought of that. Really like that idea of expanding a lot of interaction between these guys. We could use this right here. For a... I'm not sure. I don't really want to use this for XP farm, but you know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have an XP farm. This is precarious. Oh my god, it's precarious. Oh, no, 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 no. But this would be such a good place to... Freaking A. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. Alright, you guys, we're back. And... still down here, trying to look for coal. Ooh, found it. So yes, we've got some options to go by, as well as, depending on how peaceful... Just because this is a warrior society does not, of course, mean that these guys are going to constantly be trying to attack other people. It just means that they've got some power behind them, and we're going to be utilizing that power potentially, and I'd like to see how things go. Once these villages get bigger, of course, and they sort of expand out, making new villages, that's when they may come in contact with other villages that are all across the world in here, and that's where I think the real fun is going to start, is making keeps and camps and stuff all across the world, because right now, if you guys don't know much about history, I'll give you a little something. Back before you had, you know, global awareness, if you will, pretty much you had 3-4 civilizations that were around. Now, I understand there were a lot more, of course, the Americas, all that stuff, but I'm talking about 4 main civilizations that are where we all originate from, and that's Babylon, or at the time Samaria, China, and India, and Egypt. Okay? So these 4 main civilizations, when they interacted with each other, were very different than what you might expect. It's not like they all knew about each other, they all tried to attack each other, they all like fought and all that stuff. First of all, they started attacking each other in their own... I mean, they started attacking themselves. So one city would attack another city. They weren't all controlled by one major king like we do now. It wasn't like a nation. It was more of a, I guess, what they call city-states. So the one thing you need to consider here when we play on this and work on our worlds and all this stuff is, right at first they're gonna be attacking each other if they attack anything. At some point they are going to combine. These 3 civilizations are going to combine together to make one. Ooh, we've got some coal in there. Come and get me, ya jerk. They are going to combine to make one big civilization, and that's fine. But when that happens, that's when the real super fun is going to begin. This is going to be really awesome. I'm just thinking and pondering on it. If we open up the top, what level are we at? 31. If we open up this top and allow the light to shine down and this to be part of the quarry, could be really cool. As well as this lava pocket could end up expanding, or meaning that there is a volcano nearby, and we could, if there is a volcano, dry all that up, because in theory that magma would be gone with a volcano. So we'll have to see about that. But right now this is very precarious, and I don't like it. I don't even like looking over it. Okay. So I'm sure I'm missing a ton of coal, because I'm just not used to looking specifically for coal, and as I'm talking with you guys, it kind of lose track of what I'm doing. So kind of hashing out ideas in this episode more than looking for coal, I guess. But I think it's good. I think that the more I think about what I want to do, the more I fall in love with what we have been doing. And the things that I want to do in the future. Uh, you know, especially when we get some more ideas flowing. I'm sure you guys are going to end up having ideas for me with this new idea of, hey, you know what? Duh, there's magic. I think that allows us to open up a whole wide range of opportunities. And as we progress, we will be building some guilds. We'll be building some cool stuff for our villages as they turn into civilizations. So it's going to be pretty cool. What I'm going to do, I think I'm running long now. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. Is I'm going to try and get out of here. We have definitely not enough coal, but it is what it is, and I can get a pretty decent operation going for getting some stone. I do want to get some what is this? Andesite here, just a little bit. Mainly because I wanted to have these guys just have all the stone materials. Granite, diorite, andesite, all this stuff. Because these guys work with stone. A lot of stone. They have all the stone they could ever want. With the mines, the mountains. They're basically like dwarves. And that makes them pretty nasty. But again, their biggest threat is volcanoes. Volcanic eruptions, earthquakes. Though all those things could be high on the list. And it could change the landscape. And could actually compromise their defenses. Okay? And what I want to do is I want to sort of, if a disaster has just happened, for a few days afterwards, I want them to sort of be compromised. So if an attack was to happen, they might be taken over. Could be. The other thing I've thought is internal upheaval. So depending on what is going on at the time, these villagers may be angry with who their leader is. And of course, anarchy is a big problem if you're going to go to battle. If battles aren't going successfully, if things aren't going right, then a villager riot may be at hand. So that'd be cool to add into the mix as well. Just a lot of cool things that I want to add that I keep thinking of. And of course, the ideas will be flowing like water as time goes on. I'd love to hear your ideas. How do you think we could improve on this? How do you guys think this could make it more adventurous? Of course, this is Jay's Adventures. So it's all about us adventuring in this world and making the world more interesting. So at any time, we can intervene on behalf of our villagers. And we can make it something cool. Our world into something cool, I mean. But I'm losing my train of thought, so I best end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go back up to the surface, smelt up some stuff, maybe make a couple prototype villagers or village houses, and we'll go from there. So, until next time, happy mining and crafting.